the Human Torch was denied a bank loan. I mean, what do you want him to do?
20 years, that's been his mic check. I swear to God.
Yeah, the crazy thing is I had no idea what the fuck it meant.
He was denied a bank loan, bro. What do you? I mean, what's the most ridiculous thing you can set up a mic check for? Do you want to do the Human Torch? He got denied his driving test today. I mean,
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. It's ridiculous.
Boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome. My name is Kevin McLaughlin, and you're about to go down a trip, a wild ride, a journey through the Riffs and
Rhythms Podcast. I'm Paul Robertson.
What's up, Paul?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's a lot. As we always say, there's always a lot going on here in the music scene,
There
right?
seems to be a lot going on at all times. People ask me, how do I get stuff done? And I'm like, well, you do stuff all day too, right?
Yeah. We got,
Like, do you go into like suspended animation between 3 and 5 or something? Like, we're all doing stuff all day and all night. Like, I don't do anything more than anybody else. Actually, I'm fairly less effective than most people. But everybody thinks I get a lot done. I don't know why.
that's because you don't sleep. I think.
Well, yeah, a lot of times I have trouble sleeping.
Oh, I think there's a pill for that.
No, I prefer to use natural methods.
No, actually, the last episode, we were talking about. Devin actually asked us, like, we were talking about how is it too late to eat, and we said after 10 o'clock it's not good to eat, and
Right.
he said, is it too late to drink? And you say you usually is when you drop your
I-
glass out of
yeah.
your hand. And
I
that's
drink
when you
all the
know.
way until I fall asleep.
So we've got an interesting show tonight, and this is I think a first. We have guests in the studio. I don't think have actually had 3 guests at the same time.
Never before have we done 3 at
No.
once.
We love firsts.
We've got the best power trio that's not from Canada, but from somewhere else.
From Florida.
From Florida.
Fort Pierce.
Yeah, there you go. Let's just get right to it because I think there's going to be a lot of
They have a lot to say as well.
I know they've been already chirping away. They've been here already an hour, and shit's already been broken, and they already kicked somebody else out of the room, and
Celebrating the
cele-
20th year.
in all honesty, it was his own fault.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sweet Release. How you doing, guys?
Hey, what's happening?
Sweet.
Sweet.
So
Release.
each one of you, give us your name and what you do in the band.
My name is Johnny Henshaw. I'm the lead singer and lead guitar player.
And I'm Brian Shaw. I'm the bass player, sometimes guitar player, and background vocals.
And I am Joe G, the drummer.
Rock on. Oh, that's good radio voice.
Yes, I know.
That's good radio voice. You give good voice.
He does give good voice, and when you pay
I
him
love to
$20,
give good voice,
he'll
yes.
give you good voice under any overpass, anywhere that you can find him. $20, dude. He'll give you good voice anywhere.
I yodel out the car window.
to say that he's got a face for radio.
He does have the face for radio, that's for sure.
He's kind of the best looking one of the band.
Pretty much.
Doesn't say much for the rest.
Joey G's got a following. He really does.
He looks like he's very relaxed.
Oh, I am very relaxed.
So I heard before the show.
So fill us in on what Sweet Release is all about, y'all.
I'm gonna actually go ahead and give that one to Joe. Joe, why don't you tell us what Sweet Release is all about?
Sweet Release is a combination of well thought out cover songs not covered very well. We go our own way. Substances, outreach, recovery. Many things come to mind when we think about Sweet Release. But today we're talking about the kill. And the kill is when we get together and we fire it up. It's not toe tapping, it's head banging. And when I say head banging, bring some Advil. There you go.
All right. I don't think anybody can top that.
There you go. We have to transcribe that for your bio. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
It's live and dangerous. You never know what you're going to see at a Sweet Release show. It's never the same. It's a lot like your 70s bands. that when you went to go see a band, you never heard what was on the record. So that's the way I've always looked at it for 20 years.
Well, the podcast
Energy, authentic energy. That's
Okay.
it, always.
So the podcast episode will exactly be said is Live and Dangerous. That was already titled. Figured that out. So
Oh, very
yeah,
good.
There you go. So
Live and Dangerous, comma, sweet release.
Yes.
Apparently, you've met us before.
Established 2005. So this is your 20th anniversary, Johnny.
It is our 20th anniversary, and what's funny is how I met this guy 20 years ago. We were performing a show. We had a drum machine, and don't get me wrong, the drum machine. We had a full house. It was a packed house with the drum machine, and the owner of the at the time late night, Mr. Kurt Tucker, called Joseph Galvin, and he's like,
Don't use my name.
Oh, my goodness.
says, "Come on up and play drums for these guys." And he came up, man, and ever since then, I've never found another drummer that could just get in time, get in anything that I'm trying to do or whatever. I try to do everything originally compared to what everybody else is doing. And this is the only guy that can do it.
I know what you mean. I have performed with Joe, and he's a great drummer. He definitely keeps the boom and the pap in the right order.
You know, actually, Kevin, now that I have a chance to sit here and you're one of my favorite musicians that are around here.
Stop it.
No, I can't get over enough, man, how great of an absolute fluent player you are. And there's not many players that can do what you do. I'm an absolute fan.
Well, I had no idea. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
Is that going to be another check again? Damn it.
that was a perfect drop.
And now, if anybody else would like a $20 drop down, go ahead and contact Johnny from Sweet Release.
No, but I remember watching Sweet Release 20 years ago. You were playing biker clubs on Sunday afternoon and stuff.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, we did everything we could do. Honestly, not just... It wasn't about just getting our name out. There was a lot of times where a lot of people just couldn't afford to do certain things or do certain things, you know, and Sweet Release would be happy to help out for a benefit or, you know, whatever the event may be. But
We were cheap.
yeah, we were at the beginning. We were cheap, and that was this guy's idea.
We were the Walmart of rock and roll.
You get paid more as a three-piece.
We did, yeah.
We were rolling the prices back. Yeah.
But,
Taking
you know-
gigs we shouldn't have taken.
Free for the price of
They were
one.
fun though, yeah.
Yeah, you got to take take what you can get until you can really demand some money.
You know, and it took a while, man. It took 20 years until I'm not going to say what we're making now, but it's pretty good for a three-piece now. What we're making is, you know, it's very good, and I can't complain at all. And, you know, I just hope to do more. Actually, honestly, Kevin, I'd like to do more shows with you.
Why not?
Phenomenal player.
Thank you, man.
Here's the
Thank you,
pitch.
man. No, but I got total respect for what you do. You aren't afraid to put in the work and make it happen.
You got to try, man. If you're going to do anything, man, especially as a cover band, we all play, I mean, as anybody can say, a lot of us, we all play a lot of the same tunes. And if you're going to go out and do something, you've got to at least try to make it your own
Yeah, twist on it. Or,
twist
yeah,
on it,
yeah,
your own,
yeah.
whatever you want to do to make it your own and single yourself out, because you're just going to be the same person trying to make, you know, $100 a guy. You know, nobody wants to make $100 a guy.
I think, Johnny, that's a great way for you, you know, to really emphasize that point, because you're right. There's a lot of bands here in the Treasure Coast and, you know, Palm Beach and where we're at, and you're right. There's a set list that everyone's playing. If it's a hard rock band or style, Southern rock or whatnot, and to stand out, you know, if it's I hate to say gimmick, or, you know, somebody's got to do something different to really stand out. But if you're doing songs in a different way or different style or make it energetic, again, it's all back to, you gotta look like you're having fun on the stage. If you guys look like you're having fun, then everyone else is gonna, you know, want to have fun, right? So, and yeah, you're the same way, you guys too. So, but very cool.
That's exactly right. Because half the time when I'm looking at, we're playing it that way now. Awesome. And I love that. It's like, it's like this is happening right now. This is how we're doing it
Is this
right
like?
now.
Do you guys like have your set list and you spin a wheel and say what style that you're going to play the song?
Yes.
I should have brought the set list. I bring a set list in. It's kind of in order, and Johnny just looks. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do that one. Okay, and then he'll usually set the timing, and it's like, oh, okay, we're doing it that way. And then Joe he'll trip everybody up if he doesn't want to. He wants to continue with that. He'll play a double time. Okay, let's get done with that one quick, or anything goes. It's pretty interesting, and it's a lot of fun. It's very authentic.
Yeah.
You can't even make it up.
Well, we try to feel the crowd.
Yeah,
Feel
yeah.
the crowd, see where they want to go.
But nowadays you can get arrested for that.
Well, yeah, you can.
Oh,
I know people have been kicked off.
Absorb
cruise
the
ships for
energy
that,
and then give it right back to
Not
them.
that much energy, I guess. I mean,
that's on a bathroom after set list too.
Well, after set list 3, all right. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on 1 minute. Yeah, I was in a bathroom and I thought it was Joe, and this doesn't make the story any better.
Imagine your surprise.
But I was back then. We were doing the show, and I don't remember what show it was, but
One of those.
I'm sitting out at the crowd. I'm having a couple drinks with somebody that's buying me drinks in the crowd, and then I go to the bathroom, and this is why I no longer. Now I go into the stall instead of the urinal, but I'm at the urinal.
Sounds traumatic.
I think it's Joe behind me. He just comes up behind me and he grabs me. And I think it's Joe, and I turn around and it wasn't. It was not Joe.
I'm glad it wasn't me.
It was
you
not,
got a free reach around?
It was not. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. It wasn't free or anything like that. But I cried for a week after. You know what I mean?
This is why I'm always nervous about going into the bathroom when there's an attendant.
There was the attendant. You were the fucking. I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
It was Paul. I knew it.
there you go.
I'm so glad it came out. I've been holding that secret for 10 years.
I've been wondering how I met you. This all these years.
Secrets out.
I never could
He
face
still
place
smells
the
like high karate.
Yeah, that's why he was whispering "wax on, wax off" in my ear.
No,
and,
it's Jupe.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm happy to be a guest here.
Yeah. Well, I know you're like the face I can't place, but those hands.
That's great. That's good radio.
It is. So that's why
We're on TV now, though. That's right.
Yeah, there's pictures.
Some strange dude coming behind you in the bathroom grabbing you. That's good radio.
And
I don't want to talk about what you guys actually filmed.
ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is brought to you in color.
Just wait till the editing. For
It's
the
not even
video.
Technicolor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It's
not very
It's like
technical.
real stuff.
It's just color.
Don't judge me.
So Johnny, let me jump in there, right? So 20 years. So 20 years
Is that what
performing.
you said to me in the bathroom?
Yeah, I don't mean to jump in here, but
These things write themselves.
I love you. All right, guys.
So we're going.
it's like the guy that cleans the bathroom in the Buc-ee's. You're not done in the stall, and he's
Oh.
knocking on the door to
That's
get
right.
in and clean it.
I'm not even done wiping yet, and he's
Or
already
maybe it
wiped.
just happens to me. I don't
Yeah.
know.
We've talked about Bucky. You've been to Bucky's?
No, I have been not that same one, but actually I was at that same one, and that was me just trying to say hi to you at that. You
No,
know,
it wasn't you. Well, you must have been wearing your.
I've been to a Buc-ee's before.
your
Those
your
bathrooms
black dude
are
outfit.
amazing.
The whole place is just overwhelming.
hey, Kevin, it's me. I'm just saying.
The bathrooms are amazing, but I use the handicap stall because it's nice and big. It's like your own little living room in there. And then
yeah.
until you see the wheels
Camping
come
out,
up.
yeah.
When the wheels come up, it's like, oh, now what do I do? I
Awkward.
I had to limp out of there and kind
Yeah.
of pretend like, yeah.
Well, mental counts. So
Yeah.
Yes. So Johnny, we were talking about starting out here 20 years ago. What have you seen, over those 20 years here in the area about music, the scene, venues, other bands, and again, that's
the most important thing I can say that I've seen is there used to be a lot more. There was a lot more places for a lot more people to play to let them explore their talent and really get it out. What has come, which was just that nobody would have expected that Port St. Lucie would have been such a mega center of people that would have come out from this area. I mean, you're looking at just name after name after name after name, and a couple of them I'm sitting here. You know, Kevin McLaughlin is one of them. Just to have a name like that to come out of Port St. Lucie, that's amazing, and to be a part of when this whole area was getting discovered, it's just a privilege in itself. Everybody that does anything live, I would have to say, I give them 100% massive props for, because it's so easy to take a few minutes to get on an AI thing to write your music, write anything, to write your beats, write anything you want, but it takes another thing to actually get out there and do it. And the people in front of me that are surrounding me right now are some of the most respected people around me.
Cool.
So.
And we paid our dues. We played many an empty venue. We played full venues. I can remember, what was that place in Stewart we played at? There was nobody in the place. It was a hotel, and it was
that was the Ramada.
the Ramada Inn, yeah. And we had a good time at the bar, and then we went in, and we had it set up, lights, there was smoke. They had private rooms on the side with curtains. It was really set up nice, and nobody was there the whole time we played. There was one guy who sat at the bar, and he was just getting right. And we would finish the song, and he would go, "You guys suck! Play another one!" That was our crowd.
You're serious?
Yeah, and but we had to pull forward. We just had to keep going, and we just played it like the room was full, and he would just badger us the whole time until
That's some motivation right there.
Well, and that's where you keep it authentic. Now you're just playing for each other, and it's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
I guess it was awkward. Dad, thanks for coming, but
He wasn't behind the curtain like, you suck. Keep going.
Yeah, I didn't know I had that many children until I know.
Yeah, we've all got those kind of stories. I'll never forget this time. It's a massage parlor or a dental place now, but it was
wow, that's an awesome.
it was most recently Good Times in Port St. Lucie, and before that it was called Charlie's.
I remember that place.
And back when it was Charlie's, I played. It was with Gene Oliveri and Tim Fox on drums, and I can't remember who played bass. I think maybe Mike Howard. But there was one guy in the bar, and the most crowd audience participation that we could get was the guy who was passed out on the bar. Every time we stopped playing, he looked up, looked around, like, what happened? And then he fell back asleep.
Good times, rubbing tugs, always leave you pleasure.
There you go.
Yeah. We're going to be doing these promotions all throughout the evening, so I hope you enjoy them.
Good times. What a great place that was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for a long time they called it Good Time Charlie, so everybody knew which place it was.
I knew a guy named Peacetime Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
So the scene though is the last we've talked a lot of folks that have been on the guests have been on the show about like the Mojo rooms come up in conversation and over.
That didn't last very long, did it?
No.
But I think that's like and I live down here and I'm always like super like Treasure Coast music scene is there's like you said, Johnny, there is something here, right? And there's a lot of great musicians, a lot of great places to go check out. I mean, as of right now, but yeah, sometimes a little envy, and I'm like, man, I wish I lived a little closer to the Fort Pierce area or some of that. There's a lot of good places.
Well, there's some good places. There's some great musicians coming out here. I mean, Dottie Kelly, she was on your show. She's up in Chicago just killing it. Kevin McLaughlin, man, world tour, international superstar. Yeah. And then you got Russell Miller, who was just here. So, Russell worked at the Mojo Room, but he's been all over. And then you look at 21 to Burn. It's been out of our, they were up in Wisconsin and they were up in South Dakota. It's like, there's some good bands that are coming out of here. Incredible. It's just like this little area.
I think though, Brian, though, is also, I think when you should make sure we mention, right, is the Treasure Coast Blues Society, right? You're part of it. I'm part of it. Kevin's the Veep. Right, and then kind of a lot of great musicians are a part of that, especially the jams. Right, I think it's our
fantastic.
Right, our gratuitous,
August 16th.
So the 19th,
August 19th.
today,
yeah.
right today. So
No,
if
it's
you're watching
tomorrow. Right? No.
can we get this straight?
What is it?
It's today.
Today's Tuesday.
And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
saying the drummers
No,
don't.
it's today.
Yeah, we might. Yeah,
Today's the
Yeah.
day, my
It's
friend.
June 19th. Yeah, I think you're trying to promote
Today is
August
the day.
19th.
August, we got to hurry up and get there. 'cause
Yeah.
it's
We got
gonna
Ralph,
start soon.
Ralphie and the Jammers is going to kick
tonight.
some
Yeah.
butt tonight, and
Yeah.
and it's great because afterwards, a lot of us get up and join. We did my birthday last month, which was fantastic. I got to play with Dottie, with Cedric Talton. Oh my God, just the heaviest of Kevin McLaughlin. I mean,
Yeah.
and my friend Mackay King on Steel Slide. That was fantastic, and it just one
him,
after
and, him
another,
and
one
Lefty,
after another.
him and Lefty, they're playing.
Lefty Hathaway. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Oh my!
Lefty,
I can't forget.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lefty.
Yeah.
But anyways, I can't forget. That was incredible. That to me, that was like that was a great birthday. Plus,
Yeah.
they gave me a cake, and it's a great to be part of the Blues Society,
Yeah.
be a board member, and I'm very
And
proud
get
of
cake.
that fact. And get cake, give
Cake.
back to the community.
Yeah.
That's having
time.
your cake and eating it too.
Right. Yeah.
He
Hey,
actually did that night.
so only $20 to be a member. So that ain't a lot, right? To help support and keep growing this.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And bands, if you're out there,
Support
it's
it.
$50
Donate your
for
money.
The band, and get yourself out there. We'll post it on the website.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just about donating money, though. To be a member, it's $20 a year, not $20 a month. $20 a year,
A year annual, yeah,
and you get to be a part of some of the coolest musical events on the Treasure Coast.
absolutely, 100%.
You know
Hurricane Hawk was there too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's
Hawk
right.
was there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all. Yeah, on this list of names that are we talked about. I think last time was Jimmy Sinatra, right?
Jimmy Sinatra, yeah.
I'm like, how many times? We were talking about that last time. It was like, who shows up to a jam and see him pulling out of their guitar case a double necked
Sparkle red.
Man, you know what? Let me
Double
tell you,
naked
there's
That was
not
rock
enough
stuff.
players that really understand. Like, there's certain things. There's notes between notes. You know what I mean? It's not how fast you can play. It's not the absolute the way that you play. It's the notes between the notes that matter. I mean, it's that it is that. That
space,
passion, that everything that everything you put into your music, that you put out into it, that really gets your audience involved in it, that brings it back to you, man. And these players that are with the Blues Society, they all have that, man. So I have to sit here and be in awe. As long as I've been playing, some of these people that are playing there, man, they are surprising me. So I am a big supporter of.
He's being humble. He actually played at one of these jams, and it was like he brought the house down. It was great.
No, well, the players, man.
Yeah, you got to come out with us tonight.
Yeah.
Jam again.
Absolutely.
Good to see you.
I would be
That
there.
was kind of
Yeah,
the plan.
we better wrap this up and get moving.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
We
All right.
gotta,
We
we
got a few
can't
more
be
minutes.
late.
Yeah, I got a few more minutes.
Excuse me.
So 20 years of scene, everything from all the way up to Sebastian, I guess is all the way down to here, Hope Sound and out there.
We've been from the Keys all the way to North Florida, the left of Florida, the right of Florida. We've done some. The only thing that prevents us from going out of further from Florida is Joe's stupid family.
I thought it was an ankle bracelet that he's not allowed to.
no.
I got that removed.
Yeah, good.
I saw the tan
Still got
line.
a tan line.
Yeah. Joe, tell them about your stupid family.
Well, let me tell you about my stupid family. No, I have kids. We have daughters, 3 daughters. Okay. And they require a lot of attention. I have 35 chickens in my backyard. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
and their daughters and their families, all right. Thank you, Joe, for.
I know we're talking about rock and roll here.
I'm kidding.
35 chickens
But
is pretty rock and roll, I gotta tell
nothing
you that.
I've ever done throughout my years of playing music, and I've played with almost every drummer that you could possibly play through from in the Treasure Coast area, and there's not one person that compared to my drummer Joe right here.
What?
Love him very much.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, I tell you, to add to that, the one great thing about Sweet Release is the time that's been put in. We could basically sit down and run through just about anything and pump it out in about 20 minutes. And it seems to work. And we've been doing it for a long time.
That's what happened at rehearsal. We played like 3 songs. Okay, you're good. And that was
Was it?
rehearsal.
Yeah, basically that was rehearsal.
That's
Even with the originals, it's like, okay, there's some originals, and it's like, okay, you're good. Yeah, it's
No, we're having fun with the originals. We just
a lot of them
incorporated a new part, and we stole something from what was it?
There's another band that our original bass player was playing in, and I might name drop them this other band here because Resonate is a very good band and they're okay. You know what I mean? They do what
Just
they do.
okay.
They do what they do. You know what I mean?
They
But
do what they do.
I will say that our original bass player, Mr. Trey Roberts, does a good job. And maybe on our next time up here, on our next podcast trip, do you think we got enough time to maybe I don't know,
We'll see.
put him on here?
We'll see.
Well, he is a bass player, so I don't know.
I mean, he's just a bass player, but you know, he puts the tip in, he puts the time in.
Oh, all right. Well,
I meant the time. He
he
puts the-
uses the,
Wow,
spends
Johnny,
time
that
with
was
the tip.
Johnny, that was Freudian slip there, man. What are you thinking?
play us mess up.
Oh my! I can't even repeat.
It's
that.
the legacy, man. It's the legacy. I can remember when we first started out. I was just brand new playing with Johnny because I got a call from Kirk Tucker from Late Night, and he said, "There's some guys you're playing. They need a drummer." And my first daughter, my second daughter, was first born, and I said, "I got to go out and play some music." And she looked at me, Mom, and said, "What?" And I went, "Yeah, I'm gonna go play some music, go back to bed." And I loaded my drums up, drove to Late Night, and that's how we got together. And Johnny was playing with a PA system that it would blow fuses if he sang too loud. And his dad was out in the car with fuses to come in and replace them.
true story. I'm bartending. Kirk's like, you should play in that band. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
He's like, but no, you're working. Okay, that's so that
We didn't have any money, so to have any PA systems and Guitar Center wasn't here.
great.
And Trey, the bass player, had a cabinet, and we were blowing speakers, and we were
It lit on fire on stage.
and we would repair them with Gorilla Glue, and it was this whole rip shot like shit that we used to do, and it worked.
It did work, but until you smell Gorilla Glue and fire on stage, and then you're like, what?
Yeah, well, that's it was.
That's a true story.
That's part of the
Right.
experience.
And now there's Guitar Center. We have a great big PA system and sound guys and no crew, but you know.
Got big production banners.
Yeah,
got
we have
a huge
banner,
banner.
and we have stickers.
That's cool.
We got stickers.
There you go.
Until you put all those
Professional.
stickers in like random bathrooms and like everywhere, and then you're starting getting. I mean, these are sweet release stickers that you're putting in men's bathrooms on the side of the highway. So you're gonna get some.
You get some
You're
truckers
gonna
in
get
the
some
mood that way.
undesirable calls.
Is
Let
that
me
like
just-
the
Oh,
people
you
that
put your phone number
Yeah,
on
you
there
put
for
your phone number on?
for
Yeah,
a sweet
no,
release?
No,
Oh.
he put my phone number on
his
there.
phone number.
How's that?
I'm
for-
actually going to change the sweet release stickers. Now they just say sweet release with a big star on them. God, fuck off and call me. But now I'm going to change them to go ahead for a good time call. And you know,
Brian's number on it.
you might
Yeah.
get Johnny, you might get Brian, you might get Joe. But we're all here available to take your calls for $1.99 a minute.
Hi, you've reached Sweet Release. Press 1 for Johnny Henshaw. Press 2.
So I see that you've called the number before.
Yeah.
Click here that says you're 18 and over, please.
It's all great till you get that
Identify
call
all
from,
the crosswalks in this
Call us for that
pictogram.
sweet release.
Yeah, the guy from Stucky's in the bathroom going, "Hello."
Yeah, press 0 for speak to an operator.
Yeah.
Well, it's only called Stuckies because we were there.
Please say, I am not a robot.
So you guys you mentioned something about original music. Let's talk about that.
Well, I know when I was bartending at Late Night, there was one song that I loved, and I watched them formulate it years ago, and it wrapped around if anybody likes Cheech and Chong, but it was this guy's like brainchild. But I wound up, and then Trey and Johnny like ripped it up immediately. It was like very punk rockish, but his intro into it. Joe, you tell.
Well, we like to steal stuff from other people, because it's not really original, but
It really is.
We try to make it original. And it was an old Cheech and Chong. I mean, I'm a little bit older than these guys. If you remember the old records, it was from Up in Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And we would start the song off by saying, "You get a goddamn job before sundown, or we're going to ship you off to military school with the goddamn Finkelstein shit, kid. Son of a bitch! Break into the song.
Yeah. And the name of the song is Finkelstein Shit Kid.
Finkelstein Shit Kids.
Surprisingly enough, it's a crowd pleaser.
It really is.
Wow.
For 20 years, people have still been requesting that song.
Yeah.
And we've actually stole another riff from Metallica, and we stuck it right in the middle.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what we do now. That's pretty badass, though.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nobody will know.
Thievery.
Well, now they do, I guess. Thanks, Joe.
AI's got
No, we make it our own. You know, come
Yeah.
on. We just try to have fun. You know,
not
the
quite
main thing is
Metallica.
we're trying to get people to. I mean, you can go
It's
anywhere and see
Metallica
somebody.
inspired.
Yeah, well, yeah. Or is it Pantera? Is it Metallica? What is it?
And literally, Paul, I think I sent you some original stuff. Like we got a good like 6 songs that are pretty solid. I mean, solid, always at every show. So
So you got enough.
Awesome.
You got enough original music to maybe be able to be on an original music festival, maybe.
I
There's a
thought,
possibility of that.
we talked about that. So we're hoping to get on that, Bill, because believe me, we'll have enough material and we'll make it.
Okay.
We could do 45 minutes all day.
Oh yeah,
Okay. All right.
Oh, no. How long is our set? We can do definitely 2 hours.
an
Give us
hour.
a 2-hour set.
Original music.
Oh, all original.
Original. All
we'll
original.
go outside and write one right now. And I think Trey's
Listen,
coming up here anyway.
Well, he might be here next week.
That's what I'm saying.
He's walking here.
So, what have you,
Saw him on 95.
as players on this Treasure Coast scene for so long, over the 20 years, what kind of changes have you seen go on this music scene here?
Man, you know what? I tell you what. I've seen the easier, the better for a lot of people. They choose the easy route. They use AI writing. They use AI things to write their music. I've seen a lot of great players though come and go and really do a good job, but it's getting to the point where where you find a great player or you find a rock star. So I mean, what do you want to be? You want to be a great player, or do you want to be that rock star that does everything? I mean, it's a tough.
And since you mentioned the change on the Treasure Coast, and like John, like everybody was talking about, like years ago there was cover charge everywhere. That's for me that's the biggest thing. I know Terra Firmata still does it, which I love, and I gladly hear. Man, here's $10. This is great music. I'm going to be entertained, and a lot of that just has gone away. The music venues, those places. You know, you talked about Good Times. I remember going to Good Times. There was a good band there. You know, it's $5.
Yeah.
You know, and I paid it gladly. You know, and so a lot of that's kind of gone away, and then some of the pay has gone down. I've seen some of that.
I think down here, I think Swampgrass still does charge at the door, depending on the show. And some places nothing too crazy, $5-10 or whatever it is.
They were all over the place, but
Yeah.
years and years ago. I mean, everybody charged cover charge.
And I think that's something and Brian, we've talked a lot about in different guests, and is the venue versus the band promotion, right? Who is promoting?
There's the bone of
more?
contention.
Yes. So and it goes both ways.
Sure it does.
Right. And regardless of people have gotten screwed by venues, remove that from the conversation. But if I'm going to pay you, who's promoting who, right? You show up, you're going to make your $500 or whatever it is, and you're still going to get your money. And if nobody shows up, but do you come back? And how do you bring? So there's a two-way, and I think that's something that with this podcast and the other shows and part of our network is bringing the three things together is. The bands, booze, and then bring the brands as well, right? Because we've some of our title sponsor last year, Knox and Dunn, they were selling bottles at the event.
Knox and Dunn rum, which is
Yes.
delicious, even though I'm not even a rum drinker.
Florida rum. Yeah.
You know what? I'd actually
I was
like
gonna
to
say I'm
have
not a
some
drummer,
of that
and I
later.
still like it.
Do you guys have any of that?
I don't know if we have any here.
We probably drank it all, but there could be
Yeah.
some in the
never-
refrigerator.
Well, I would like to have some of that. Was it Knox and Dunn?
Knox.
rum?
Knox and Dunn, yeah.
so.
That sounds like a great.
I'll text our
brand.
buddy Chris. Chris is local. I'll tell him, hey, Chris, come into the studio and bring some stuff
So
over.
that whole thing about who we've all had a bar owner say like, hey, listen, do you have a following? You know, you're going to be bringing people in here. And to me, what that says is, oh, so your bar is struggling and you can't afford advertising and you expect me to advertise for you. Is that what you're... I never say that out loud, but that's kind of the implied thing. And, you know, yeah, if you are playing in a bar and nobody comes, you're probably not going to come back unless unless it's not your fault. But it's as a subcontractor, a temporary worker for anybody who's got a venue is not... It's not my job to do your advertising for you. I'm doing my advertising, and I'm advertising to people that hopefully are going to follow me to the next show. So, yeah, of course I've got a following, but they're not going to be here after I leave.
You know, I agree with you there. And to your point earlier about the scene in general, the evolution of how music has changed and the way everybody advertises. I mean, with social media, just in the past 5 years alone, you know, it's a tool that can be used well, and sometimes it could be to your detriment. There's some venues I think that just are busy because they're great venues. And, you know, if you've got a crowd there, you're going to get your following. I mean, and you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, people know the Sweet Release name, and sometimes they'll laugh and go, yeah, we know Sweet Release. And there's some people that actually took us seriously.
We didn't even have.
We stuck it out, you know,
and
I mean, we've all played in different projects. You know, I have a different project I'm involved in, as well as Sweet Release, and you know, each venue, I guess, presents something different. You know, and our brand of entertainment is always on the march and always in demand. Because we just want to keep people jumping. Because you could go anywhere and listen to Jimmy Buffett tunes and James Taylor and the guy on the acoustic guitar. Mm-hmm. And we come in, and within the first 5 minutes of us into the first set, you're either going to love us or hate us.
Mike Lachavo filled in on drums one night. 3 songs into it, he looks at me and goes, dude, I'm sweating, man. I said, dude, you got 3 more sets of that. The way he looked at me, he's like, oh, man, I'm sweating. Just the look on his face was great.
Did you make sure you fed him?
Huh?
Did you feed him?
I did feed him. And it's funny you say that because he works pretty much for food that night anyway.
Is that part of his deal? He needs food?
It's like, okay, here's some money, here's some food. You got to feed the guy.
Hey, we used to play for just beer.
I remember that.
How many gigs we did for biker clubs, and they never paid us any money. It was tips and beer and, you know, and adventure.
You know, the one thing you're going to see.
You know, that's what exactly what it is, the adventure of it. You know,
we played in some pretty shady places.
The one thing
I was there watching you in those shady places.
Oh, were you?
The one thing you see from a Sweet Release show is music that you love, like you've never seen played before, that you never knew that you wanted it played that way before. We go ahead and do a thing that separates ourselves from anybody else that's playing music right now.
True.
Indeed.
And we are very proud to be the only people that are currently doing things the way that we do things. You know, and I take pride. If I'm going to do Last Dance for Mary Jane, for example, everybody does it. If I'm going to do that song, I'm going to do it a way that not anybody else around here is doing it but me. And that's what separates us from everybody else. That's, you know, makes our brand different and in demand. You know what I mean? Instead of doing certain things, we can go ahead and maintain a marquee value versus somebody that's doing it the same way every time, all the time.
Yeah, the last time we did it was Taco Tiki, John Wench on keyboards. Like just to hear, like you picture like Emerson, Lake and Palmer, you know, that kind of keyboard style. Anyways, he plays that type of solo over it, and we're like, oh man, that's awesome. So it's like, you know, that's something that nobody else has heard or has played. I know that for a fact. So that made the song cool. Matter of fact, there's a few songs where I'm like, man, that was awesome. Yeah, it was great.
They rebooked us.
We're playing.
That matters.
Is he showing up for the next gig?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We played on the Thursday. They booked us for a Saturday.
They
So
booked
that
it,
was
yeah.
a step up.
Wow.
Yeah, we kicked ass on that show. It was
That show was August 2nd. August 2nd
Yeah, man.
in Jensen Beach. If you guys weren't there, you should have been, man. It was great.
We had Kevin that's from he plays with Fonda Cash right now, but Kevin came in, played some bass, played some keyboards, and then ran sound for us. But that was pretty cool too.
I think Kevin McLaughlin was there, wasn't he? He came out and did a song or two.
Are you sure? Yeah. You know what? I remember.
Remember?
I remember that as well.
That new Riva's kicking in.
Wait, what day was that? That was
That was August 2nd.
It was August 2nd.
It was a Saturday.
rock on.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Wait.
Yeah.
No, that was
We were worried about the rain, but it was
that was
good.
our gig.
Yeah,
on,
it was good.
Johnny, that was our gig on Sunday at Tipsy Tiki.
Oh, he was there too.
He's at all your shows.
Well, he gets around.
Yeah.
I know. I've been following you guys around lately. You guys sound great.
Well, thank you. It was your actual presence on stage that made everything so great.
Cool. I appreciate that.
Oh boy.
These comment drops are getting expensive, man.
Yeah,
We'll
I
have to
know.
back off.
So music, original music, festival stuff. Yeah, looking forward to hearing it. I know we're going to review one of your songs in a future episodes here. So
In a
we'll
future
yeah,
episode.
so we're not going to put you on the hot seat for that. So you know. Well,
So you know what? We've got some segments that we almost forgot to do.
Yeah.
So what's the first segment? The Tales from the Road.
Oh boy. Yeah. So,
Johnny.
Yeah. Let's bring that mic over because we
Johnny.
want to make sure we hear
A
this.
notable story from the road
No,
that does not involve a reach around.
Yeah, that
It
doesn't
was,
count.
it was probably the gig you got us.
microphone away from me because they all. All right, a notable story from the road. And I'm going to tell you. My bass player, obviously Joe, was here.
He's your drummer, by the way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the drummer, not the bass player.
Anyways, it was
What are you doing?
in Arcadia. It was the show
Anyways.
that you got us,
Oh, it
Kevin.
was at the Herd Opera House.
Much appreciated. But during that show, we had a full house, and then we had to let them know that hey, our drummer's on the way. And Joe, you tell the story, man. Tell the story, Joe.
It went down like
You
this.
forgot to tell Joe that it was 2 hours away.
What had happened was
I packed a whole PA system in my Honda Element with my drum kit because he insisted that the house system was substandard. So I'm in my new Element because my old one got smashed. And I was taking it on my first journey to Arcadia, Florida. Couldn't figure out why we were playing there, but I thought, historic Arcadia, the Herd Opera House, this is going to be good. I made it to Okeechobee, and my engine blew up. And I sat in the parking lot of a auto parts store trying to figure out how to get this thing running so I can make it to the show. These guys are calling me frantically. Where you at, man? Where you at? What's going on?
We're an hour into the show.
And finally, his girlfriend had to drive from Arcadia to Okeechobee, take my drum kit, stick it in the back of her Kia, get all the way back to Arcadia. It was dark, cold, and the room was empty.
He was 3 hours late.
It wasn't 3 hours. It was an hour late.
That was about an hour late or something. But and there was two guys that were arguing in the back. That was kind of fun. And the room was really cool. And I think there were two ladies at a table in front of us.
They were the only two ladies that were left.
I think that's the one I upset a couple of weeks ago. But anyways, so we had this show, and thanks, Kev. That was a great show.
No,
out there in
actually,
the
they
middle
were
of
supposed to have an
nowhere.
opening band. They were supposed to have an opening band.
It was
did.
stressful because for a whole hour we're just driving down and through nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
no street lights.
No, every once in a while there's a 18-wheeler that will come by.
In Sweet Release defense, the whole show was packed for a good hour and a half, 2
Yeah.
hours before our drummer got there.
There was some dude that looked like Dwight Yoakam shooting pool in the fucking play. Excuse me.
Go for it.
That's okay. We don't have a buzzer for that stuff.
Oh, you don't have a buzzer? That's
Okay.
Yeah.
freely. Yeah, so it was interesting, and I remember the cool thing about this place. It was so old, and like it was historic, I guess.
The cool thing about that place is that you could show up 3 hours late and still get paid full money.
He got an equal share, didn't he?
I think we got like what, $40 a piece, and we ate it on fast food on the way home.
Rock on.
No, it's the elevator to get your gear upstairs.
Isn't that a cool thing?
It was just like this.
It's made from a ladder from the 50s or 40s.
Yeah, it was very cool. You know, and it's just like dragging things up there. Like, you want to put your bass drum on there? But no way. I said, put Johnny's amp on there. And it looked a little shaky at first, but then it turned out it was a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, it actually works.
Yeah. Now, you've played there before, right?
I have.
Now, is it normally a good crowd there?
It's hit or miss.
Hit or miss.
It's hit or
Do
miss.
people come in while they're antiquing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny? I know in Arcadia they have one of these on the wall, so we brought this for you guys.
Oh, very
nice.
cool. Autographed copy of Sweet Release
Sweet
band
Release.
photo.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like we're somebody
Glossy
now.
8x10. Yeah.
We'll add it to the wall.
Remember those
of,
days when you had to have a glossy 8x10 black and white photo?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what we played.
Yeah,
this
he
on.
doesn't remember them.
Where do you guys like us to hang that? On the wall here or in the bathroom above the toilet?
Well,
The
it's,
bathroom
we are called Sweet Release, which can mean a lot of things to anybody.
Yeah,
but,
right above the splash guard.
Make sure it's a unisex bathroom.
So Joe, the amount of shit you got from these guys, you still getting it from them?
No, we moved past that. We've had other shitty experiences post that gig.
I'll never accept another Klondike bar from him. I swear to God, that's the only time I'll ever do that again.
So, we've played some pretty interesting places, and it's always fun. Like, you get out there, you're going out there to just give it all you got, and sometimes you're playing for a house full of people, and sometimes there's crickets.
Or sometimes they just show you a favor.
And we do our show like the room is full.
Yeah,
And we
absolutely,
just
100%.
give it our all, and if it might be that one person, I might go, man, you missed it. Along with a lot of other people.
Musicians.
Big shout out to Ken Coleman and Art Zimmerman, because those are two guys. They've been the talk of the town a little bit, but I want to give them a shout out.
Art
So
two
this
fans.
So you
is
got a
so
different
this
segment.
yeah. So this is your MVP of the week shout out here.
Oh
You
no,
reckon-
no, I
No, this is a pre MVP show.
Oh,
It's
okay,
a pre-MVP,
okay,
but
okay.
I love
Yeah,
those guys.
okay.
They really, yeah.
Art's cool. I
Incredible.
know
Cool.
Art.
Very cool. No, that's yeah. So I hadn't had a chance to I've all the other shows. I haven't been out.
Do you not know who we are, Paul?
Nope. Oh, aren't you Resonate?
Oh,
I thought we talked about this earlier.
He's walking off.
He's walking off the show.
Oh boy.
That's
So
out of
hey, let's
control.
see that picture though there, Brian. Pass that on over. Bring that on over.
pass
here.
it
So,
over.
Yeah,
Here
yeah.
you go.
So. All right. I'm giving you a hard time, Johnny. Come on back over. Unless you got to go to the bathroom.
Don't run into anything.
All right.
I'm sure if Trey ever arrives eventually, maybe sometime next week, we'll bring this up.
You know what? I hope he does come next week, but right now I'm coming back under protest.
Okay, fine.
Okay. We'll have to come up with some kindler,
Look at
gentler
that.
questions.
Thank you, Riffs and Rhythms. It's signed and
Oh, personalized in everything.
Yeah, that's
oh,
right.
this is Rockstar City right here. This is great. Thank you.
That was
thanks,
actually
guys. Yeah.
taken at Ace Carey's benefit.
Oh,
and
okay,
Heartfelt.
I'm like,
Yes.
because the original 8x10, which I'll send you guys a picture of that, was was Trey, Johnny, and Joe, and I took the picture because again I'm bartending. I can't play in a band because I got to bartend, right? Anyways, I'm like, man, I want to kind of recreate that picture, and that was like a one snap thing, and I'm like, man, I'm going to use that, and that was agreed upon, and let's do it.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah, back in the old days.
Yeah, man.
Kirk Tucker. He's the guy that really gave us the shot, because I think we played at the Gin Mill, which was that little place up there by Winn-Dixie.
That
Yeah.
he had
Fort
a,
Pierce Gin Mill?
he had a
the Fort Pierce
marquee.
one.
We played there
Right
one
on
time,
US
and
one.
the PA blew out like 3 or 4 times, so we had to keep going, hey, Dad, give us some fuses.
my.
And Trey's bass cab, like the speakers were going, like, and the glue wasn't holding, and but. And then there was a fight in the parking lot. And it was great. Yeah.
I don't think Trey won that fight.
Bar fights while performing are like the
You know what? Hopefully we can
best.
get Trey on
Always.
the show next week with us. Hopefully we can. But if we can't, then we can't. But we're gonna do what we can.
Yeah. So, Brian, you used to bartend at late night.
I was one of the few guy bartenders that were allowed to. So was Joe.
That's the
I was
place.
a bartender.
Wait,
at
wait,
late night as
and-
well.
That's the place
Hold on.
next to Sky King, right?
And Russell
Yeah.
Miller.
Okay.
Russell Miller, myself, and Joe Galvin with you. Only guy bartenders ever at late night. Other than that, it was always girls because
Was that before or after they leveled the floor?
That was before. That was
Okay.
Before.
we're talking old school. But
When it smelled bad.
yeah.
And he didn't have any beer.
Well, they didn't even clean it when they changed the sign. They just put a new sign up and
Well, he had a great marquee that was right on US 1.
Yeah.
So when I talk about advertising, you didn't have to do social media because Sweet Release is right on this lidded lighted marquee, and that was always cool.
Had the walls that wish they could talk.
Oh man,
Oh,
we could
there's
go
some
on.
stories about me in those
Some
walls.
goofy things went on in that place.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
if we're back next week, I got to tell you the story about
Okay.
what I did to Johnny when he was
Whoa.
playing.
I thought we already heard about this.
No, this one's great.
Oh my god.
So late night, before it was late night, it was called Partners 3.
Well, no, it was Partners 3, and then it turned into Jay's.
Oh, was Jay's in between?
I love it.
Well, when I started working there, I got here in 2003 or 4. I think it was 2004, right before the hurricanes came, and it was called Jay's at the time.
Okay.
And I think it was called Partners and maybe Late Night before, and then maybe went to Late Night again. He kept changing the name.
Originally, it was Partners 3, and it was open in the 80s when I started playing around here.
I heard it was popular. Used to pack the place.
Yeah.
When Kirk owned it, it could go either way.
Yeah.
It would go either way. But we had some really good shows there with a lot of other really talented people in the area, like Outlaw Tendencies. And who else was out there at that time?
Bad Penny.
Bad Penny, yeah, Art, and those guys. Yeah.
I mean,
If you-
there was also other bands like
SWS played there a few times.
Yeah.
I know that. That's
yeah,
way back.
Yeah.
This is how all Sweet Release goes back. 20-something years. That's,
Yeah, and those guys are like,
That was 23
they still
years
are
ago.
around?
23 years ago. We're the only other band.
I think the last time I played at late night, it was for the Wings of Gold annual. I was still in Crossbone.
Oh, that was a great band.
Man, you guys rocked.
Was that with Joey singing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
with
great
Pantera.
band.
Yep.
Man, I had nothing
was
but
a
good
good day.
things to say about you guys back then. I loved your band.
No, thanks. That was a fun band, man. We had
Now
a lot
you
of
have
fun.
mixed things to say.
Now, well,
Yeah, now
I
that-
had the same things to say about Crossbone as he had to say about Sweet Release back then. So we're all good.
Everybody's got something to say about something.
Was there Jello wrestling that night, or pudding wrestling, or oil wrestling, or something?
Not
Wet
between-
t-shirt.
not with me and Kevin.
wet T-shirt, I think.
Yeah, that
We
was
did
always
not
the
wet
staple
t-shirt
right there.
wrestling.
We
Yeah.
all should be in jail.
Kevin, you and I did not get in the wet T-shirt.
No, we did not.
Kevin, you won with the biggest nipples. Didn't
If I got in that, I would certainly lose.
Oh my god.
We did do a whitey tighties contest, and I won for best tent.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's right. You can't even make this up, man. They do not do that at any establishment anymore. But if you wanted to see anything that you've never seen before,
Late night was where you found
late
it.
night
Oh,
is
yeah.
where you went. And man, it was great
I can
memories there.
distinctly remember not making it to the event, and I was somewhere out back where Kurt was yelling at me about sleeping with the bartender. That's probably
Like during the show?
Yes.
Oh, that's racy.
During the break, I'm bartending. Kirk's
Oh,
like,
wait a minute. Now, hold on.
No,
What are we saying here?
Many times, yeah.
He just said he slept with the bartender, and now
Oh,
you're the bartender?
Yeah, I'm the bartender. He's
no.
He jumped up to that real quick, didn't he?
Oh, you claim that real quick.
So Johnny, how was Paul? Or how was Brian?
here's the story. I'm going to tell you
was
the story.
hairy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the only guy bartender, but there was always a female there, and they had to be hotter with her.
Oh, now the backtracking comes in.
She is absent, and guess what? So is Johnny Henshaw, and so Kirk puts me on the mission to go find Johnny. Man, he's got to be somewhere. And where's my bartender? So Kirk is pissed. So I'm looking all around like, what the fuck, man? Johnny, what the fuck? Dude, because I'm about to get fired, right? If I don't find these people, I'm going to get fired. And he's just going off on me. I go in the ice cooler room.
What happened then?
What happened?
He's
I'm
playing
like-
Frozone
I'm like-
in the walk-in.
Well, no, here's Johnny. Here's Johnny playing. Here's Johnny playing hide the nightstick with the bartender, and I'm like, oh my god! So I had to
Allegedly.
literally, when you say you got to throw ice on it, literally, that's what I did to get him out. To get him out.
Oh,
Just to
man.
throw ice on him. And then,
I didn't know we were going to get a
yeah.
double Tales from the Road here.
That was
That is a good Tales from the
that's
Road
a true
story.
story. That's a true story. We got more. Way.
So now that's the new nickname, Johnny Frozone.
Dude,
Frozen.
he was
Elsa.
always with the bartender.
Elsa.
Kirk was mad as hell.
No, you've Frozone from The Incredibles.
Yeah. Same
Where's
yeah.
my super suit?
Oh my god. Yeah, I can definitely see why this is live and dangerous here. You know.
Absolutely.
Yo,
Oh my god, I was dying.
don't hate me because you hate me. You know what I mean?
Oh my.
Oh
No
man.
wonder they had to stop serving food in that place.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been the pudding wrestling or the
No.
Yeah, you can't.
I can
You
go
can't
ahead
bring
and
that
skip
story
it.
out after
or,
the last
or
story.
Vanilla pudding?
the live fireworks being blown up. Oh man,
We had food at late night. I used to take a box of Lucky Charms.
Yeah,
and
but-
I used to just pour it along the bar.
When you came though, did fucking Kurt shoot off fireworks for you? Because he did that for me one time.
How could he tell you were in the
I
walk-in?
know we had a
Looking for your super suit.
We had a system. We had a system.
This code.
I thought you supers were illegal.
They are now.
there's some stuff I gotta tell you.
my
But even
God.
Motley Crue would blush if I.
Well,
Oh man.
Well, save hold on for that. All right, so let's.
Hold on. We're like Billy Mays. I'm telling you, there's more.
Oh, is that what you say when you come? You sham wow.
ShamWow.
Wow.
That's good.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Good old Vince.
Oh my god.
By the way, the name of the band is Sweet Release. If you would like to find us on Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, or anything else, you know, maybe a little. Yeah, go ahead and find us on this
Pornhub.
podcast.
Links below.
Well then,
It's SWEET.
MySpace.
Yeah, check us out on
RELAECE.
check it out on OnlyFans.
RELE.
You know, I really don't have an OnlyFans. You know, Grandma's my only subscriber, and
She's watching those OnlyFans going,
I mean, she's good at it. But
Oh my god.
yo, now I have zero again. I haven't talked to her in a while. I'm actually getting really concerned about Grandma.
oh man.
So you're losing fans. You owe fans. You're in the negative now.
I'm saying I think my grandma died, buddy.
oh my.
Oh my god.
All right, so are we going to talk about the band and the music or what? So we got these 2-pack sets right now, and we're killing them dead with a collection of things that some people will find interesting. Like Johnny said, we do them our own way, and there's a chopping block process, and we chop them up, spit them out.
Just like at Benihana's.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah. And Johnny goes, and then we give him the sake.
So what's on the sets, and give it a rough idea here for folks.
We do a lot of Jimi Hendrix, and we funk it up, and the tempo's kind of. I keep the tempo up because we like to keep things moving. Because basically, what we're looking for is. When you leave one of our shows, you're either going to go, fuck, that sucked, or you're going to go, woo, man. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the woo, sweating, going, what did I just see? And that's what we normally shoot for. So, and like anything, it's live entertainment. So most times we hit our mark. Sometimes, it's song selection. It's the way we put them together.
Extended versions, if you will, like almost like a jam band type of thing. Just keep it going. Let's roll it. Let's run it.
Yeah. Jimi Hendrix, Aerosmith, some of the old 70s stuff we've kind of beefed up a little bit.
Stones. My personal favorite is Born on the Bayou. For some reason, I just love playing.
CCR is great.
On bass, especially when I'm doing bass duty, I just love it. I love it because there's just a lot of syncopation that I have to do with Joe, and it's pretty cool actually.
Just try to keep it fresh.
Yeah, cool.
Exciting, not like, oh, I've heard this song before a million times.
Is there anything that's been you're covering or would like to cover that's been released, fairly, current?
Blasphemy.
No?
No. Well, we tried some Taylor Swift. It just didn't work.
It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Actually,
Johnny didn't look good in the dress.
I
tried.
He tried.
You got to try the
look good in the
cheerleader
dress.
outfit from that one music video.
You know what?
Yeah,
I look good in the
yeah,
cheerleader outfit and I look good in the dress. You guys are a fucking liar.
Probably
And
the
I
most
can see
current.
every one of you. Don't even look that up.
It's
'Cause I know
unbecoming to complain about your ex-boyfriends on stage, Johnny.
Well, you know what? I've got to do what I got to do.
Just shake it off.
Shake
it up.
But see, that's inapplicable. That's why you didn't do the Taylor.
This is
Well,
outfit
you know what? 'Cause
looking.
I feel it's a needless cash grab. You know what I mean?
I think probably the most current was we did Gangster's Paradise by Coolio, and kind of put a reggae beat and then rocked it up, and it really became a sweet release song, and it worked really well. To hear Johnny rap through it, it's like
Gangster's Paradise.
pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah,
I like it.
I don't want to say anything about it, but we've been working on something that's been super secret, and
super secret.
It has been, and I don't want to say it, but I'm going to. It's Raining Men.
You're going to do that
Hallelujah.
song?
Hallelujah.
disco song?
Hallelujah! It's Raining Men, and if you didn't know it was Raining Men, you will soon.
All right.
What
You
was
heard
the
it here
Robbie
first.
Williams song that you were talking about? Let me entertain you.
Let me entertain you from
Robbie
Robbie
Williams.
Williams.
That's kind of the most.
I don't know what to say
That's
about that. John.
that's some avant-garde British stuff, kind of like Youngblood.
I could drop him out on
Youngblood's
mic
pretty
and walk
popular.
away, I would.
Please don't. Oh, too much. Oh, all right. There
Oh,
he
he's
goes.
going again.
There he goes.
He's
He can
going
barely
again.
stand it.
Yeah.
So
Too much heat.
we do
Too
have
much
another
heat.
segment though. It's called an MVP of the week here. So House of Wine and Beer and Spirits MVP of the week. Do you got a shout out there? Somebody again.
Somebody who was instrumental in you guys becoming Sweet Release or in your music career as a total.
Well, I want to give big props to Kirk Tucker, the late great Kirk Tucker. He was awesome. He just was a good friend and everything else. Of course, Kevin. Right now, I want to give a big shout out to the Treasure Coast Blues Society, and of course Art Zimmerman, Ken Coleman, Lori Magnan. Thanks, Lori. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Where are you at, Joe?
Well, I think the whole thing that made this band come together was Kirk Tucker. Yeah. I mean, he really was instrumental in just kind of pushing us together. And then the rest, the original trio, we just persevered and it worked. And we got to the point where, I knew when somebody was going to lift and scratch and we could move on a dime. And that was important. But I mean, really, I'm going to shout out to Kev because, he had the McLaughlin Minute. And I can remember, there's been times when we've done taken a hiatus, for whatever reason. You're trying to keep your base happy, but you don't want to overplay yourself either. You don't want to just oversaturate the small area that we play in. So, we all went and did different projects. I joined the Real Deal Band, and Kevin gave that band its first shot at its first public gig at Tipsy Tiki, and that was instrumental in getting that band going. And it's part of the evolution of the whole scene, I think, on the Treasure Coast, because there's been a lot of talented people. I think post-COVID brought the masses out to go out and see live music. And I think that was a big part of the scene just exploding, really, with a lot of good talent. a lot more venues to play in. People are expanding their live music scene, like Conky Joe's, with a bigger stage. And what a stage that is! I mean, you've played there, right?
Yeah, that's
Man.
the best stage in the area.
Yeah, that thing is just monster.
It's a stage actually made for people to perform on.
Perform music, right? Yeah, not sitting in the corner of the restaurant. Where
Yeah, it's like, let's just move this booth out of the way for tonight.
get those tables over there.
Yeah.
No, it's really I think come a long way in this area. There's something to be said about Fort Pierce, the Port St. Lucie, Treasure Coast area, and it has to do with people that are working hard to get the live music scene going. And I think you've been instrumental in getting that done. And as well as a lot of other people. But since you're here, we'll drop your name, man.
No,
I
man,
appreciate that.
Man, you're making a lot of money tonight. People writing these checks.
I know.
Man.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have
Let
to
me buy
really-
you a drink.
I'm gonna need it after all that.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. So no, it's definitely a great way to connect to you recognize folks. That's what it's all about. Is like we've talked earlier about the Treasure Coast, and the scene is there's a lot of great people out there.
Yeah, and everybody supports everybody. I mean, he got us that horrible gig at the Opera House.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you're welcome.
It was a good gig until you showed up.
yeah, no, I didn't show up. That was the problem. Yeah, I was sitting at O'Reilly Auto Parts trying to figure out why my car blew up.
And was that a brand new car? That wasn't a new car.
Well, I drive a Honda Element, one of those boxy cars, and it's just a cool minivan is all it is, really, because I drove minivans forever. And somebody said, Elements, take the back seats out. You can fit all kinds of things in the back. So I bought one, and I could fit a whole PA system, my whole drum kit, and a hitchhiker in my Honda Element. Okay.
Nice.
And then right before Christmas, I was sitting at a traffic light, minding my own business, and some kid in a Cadillac, and here's the irony. It said right on the side of the car, please be patient, student driver. And he came out of the wrong way of a 7-Eleven, went through a red light, and all I saw was a green flash, and the whole front end of my car just disappeared. And another car next to me. And so I waited and got a new car. I bought the same thing I had, spent a little bit too much on it, and got brakes. It just did everything you do when you buy a car. It's my first journey after I changed the oil and put tires on this stupid vehicle. I got to Okeechobee and the engine blew up. So it's turned out to be the most expensive used car. It's 21 years old. It's my baby. And what's that? Yes. Well,
It's an Element.
Honda Element.
Honda.
And you know,
Hondas are good cars.
oh, it's a great car. All-wheel drive. You know what? There's a whole group of people out there. They all have their own secret handshake.
There's an Element group.
It's kind of like when you ride a motorcycle and you kind of go, hey, man. You wave your hand. These people give you the toot-toot. a little weird, yeah.
Little tooty those people are.
Yeah, well, hey, they're all into their Honda Elements.
So it's a scene.
The Honda Element scene.
Yes, yeah.
For sure. So very cool. So
There's a group on Facebook. You can see it all. It's all
Are you
out
talking
there.
about that weird group you were on Facebook?
The
Yeah,
Elementals.
there's a lot of weird groups on Facebook.
You talking about the one you're in?
I'm in a lot.
Tell me about the first one.
The first group that I belong to?
Well, I mean, the first weird one that you belong to. The ones with the people that, the men, they go to the clubs, they take their clothes off. Go ahead, tell us about that one.
No, I just belong to groups
Oh,
that
God,
have
I'm on
everything
that
to do
one.
with foul.
Chippendales Anonymous.
Yeah. Well, we've become a bit of a chicken rescue now.
A chicken rescue.
Yeah, well, when eggs were expensive and everybody was having a conniption fit about, overpriced eggs and the lack thereof them, people were going out to Tractor Supply and buying chickens, and we had a kind of started our own little thing in our backyard in 2019 during COVID, and because the kids were off from school. They wanted chickens. I built them a coop, got some chickens. And now everybody bought chickens when the eggs were kind of hard to find, and they didn't realize that it takes about 9 months for that chicken to have an egg because they're sitting there with hey, what's going on?
Right.
Where are the eggs? And no eggs. So people, so people are calling me going, what do I do with these birds? So we've been taking them and kind of rescuing them
no.
because we don't eat them. They all have names.
My dinner every night.
They're like little gangs, and they all have colors.
Joe, this I don't know why TLC
Like, you
hasn't
name
called
him
looking
Colonel
for a
Sanders and
reality TV show.
It's
He's chicken
Chicken King.
Mr. B.
Chicken King.
We had rehearsal on Sunday. We come out of rehearsal.
and
I'm not even kidding. There's 30 chickens sitting out there and
Fighting.
coming up to Johnny.
30 chickens fighting each other.
Yeah.
It was and there was a whole bunch of like I don't want to be that guy, but just Chinese people with their money out, talking about let's
Chicken
win
fighting.
some cockfighting. I mean, can I say
Military
cock?
side
You
out.
can say that, yes.
Cockfighting is huge in Europe. No. Asian people are from
Can I-
Asia. Sorry.
Can I say cock and fighting?
Yes, you can.
Wait, and you're an international touring star and you don't know
Well,
the
I
difference
just-
between
I
Europe
was
and
looking in the
Asia?
wrong direction for a second. Sorry.
Go Big Red.
East
What's
versus
funny?
West.
I saw you out there on Saturday on practice. You were out there with your chicken too.
Yeah.
It's a big cock.
Cock in hand.
There you go. That's right there.
Oh my god!
This is what happens to your chicken when you choke it too much.
Oh, man.
It turns blue.
Hey, that's another favorite band of mine. That's a Lunatic thing right there.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I love those guys.
Can we get a chicken sound?
Do you have chickens?
Can we?
So what do they throw those out at the show?
Yeah.
You know what we do? We do snack time. And we double it up on the speed, and it's snack time. And then we throw individually wrapped ho-hos at the crowd.
We've done that. That's
kidding.
Yeah.
No, it's big because people dig
It's a lot better
ho-hos.
than what we used to throw out at the crowd.
But now we've had to back up. Times are tough, so now we've gone to Swiss rolls. Yeah, Little Debbie.
He did condoms and lube one time.
Condoms and lube. Nice.
You guys know those shots? You go to the and they have the whole fucking little thing of shots. It's a whole thing, and they're just the little swimmer guys.
Oh, you would buy them at the liquor
Oh
store.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I would buy a box full of these semen shots, and I would throw them out of the crowd when people were leaving our show back in the day. I would throw these one. I don't know. They're a good 6 inch, 6 inches long thing. I mean, there's not something you just fucking just toss out and not gonna notice you're getting hit in the head with.
Really big.
But I throw these little semen shots right out at people and hit
Semen
them in the head.
shots.
So, not the
And-
first time you give your fans cum shots.
Facials.
No, it's, we give our fans what they want. We were sweet release.
Were they in the walk-in when you did that?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm on. Yeah, I'm not missing a beat.
Right.
I didn't. I'm still playing this guitar solo of "Sweet Child of Mine" with throwing you a fucking cum shot right out, a good 20 feet across the room, and it's hitting you right in the face, and you turn around, you look like you look around, and you notice that it's just hitting you in the face. You saw what just hit you, but you don't know who just came in your face. And
It's a mystery.
That
Yeah.
can be a difficult situation at parties.
We're never
by the
getting.
way, welcome to Sweet Release.
We're never getting that public sponsor.
No, probably not
probably
now.
not.
Yeah, that probably.
By the way,
That's out there.
Cut that one
Publix,
out.
We do love.
We do love pub
we
subs.
do here at the band Sweet Release. We do. We love family. We love community, and we love
Charity.
everything that goes with it.
There you go.
Those are the three strippers that were on the day shift on Saturday.
I really thought he was going to say we love titties, but because
No, we do love titties. We played.
thank you.
Who
We played
doesn't
for
love
the what was the people the pink
the people with they have the titties?
we love the
Those are
Save
women.
the Tatas.
Say the Tata. We love it.
Oh,
Save
the
them.
pink-
They would never play another one of them
Okay.
again, though.
Yeah, we
Pink ribbons.
We were smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes.
When we were in the van. Could we say that? We were in
can
the
say we
van
were-
getting
Oh, wow.
high, and these people were not nice.
You were
They were
partaking
not nice, they
in
were
legal medicinal marijuana.
No, they were just not nice. They were not
I mean,
nice
we
at
were
all.
doing whatever we wanted to do in the van. Whatever we were doing in the van what we were doing in the van is not a question. But
There
the
was not
people that
nice
were-
people there.
They were not nice
It was
people.
the
They
race
were-
for life.
They were
Those folks.
The rally for life.
Was it
These
rally?
cancer patients were really
There
upset.
was
I don't know
a
what
lot
was
of
wrong
pink
with them,
bows
but
and
they
a
were
lot of
very
angry
upset.
women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
That sounds like a song. Pink bows and
Yeah, not that I
angry
condone,
women. Don't.
I love people with cancer. I mean, I don't love that you have cancer. I wish I could do everything I could to take it away. But we love, yeah.
That would be great if it worked like that.
Yeah.
Thank
Just
you.
play them a song and make it go away.
Anyways,
So, I know there's a whole lot more to talk to you guys about. But will you guys be available to come back next week?
can we?
We're live and dangerous. That's what we do.
May you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm available.
Okay.
And I might have a special guest. He's a real piece of shit, but I think he'll be here anyways.
Can't wait.
Rock on. Well, it'll be great to have you guys back. This has been a fun show, y'all.
Fantastic.
Thanks for having
have-
us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
So we definitely, maybe next week, definitely talk a little bit about, just recently on one of our partner shows, Kevin and I were on was Jams and Cocktails, and Brad talked about what you mentioned, Johnny, about the AI and music, right? There's a whole big thing.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Conversation.
It was riveting,
Yeah.
and tons of people
Yeah.
watched it.
So if you haven't seen it, go back and watch
go back
it.
and check that out.
Definitely would love to talk to you guys a little bit about that because, like I said,
Well,
it's changing.
because I love
Yeah.
Brad Brock.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
You guys are very intuitive minds in music. It just being able to talk about something like that would.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
we'll
get into it.
definitely talk about that. We'll talk about what you guys got coming up later
Yeah.
on in the year. And
what
we'll,
show- yeah, what
we'll make
shows?
fun of your
Yeah.
bass player when he comes next week.
Yeah. So what do you got coming up here?
Your alternate bass
Well, I've
player
got-
or your
what I've got
previous
coming up
bass player.
is
What is it?
That's going to be
small
great because then
bass
I play guitar. When Trey plays bass, I love it because then I can play guitar.
get two extra
That's what I
strings
do.
then.
There you go.
Oh man, yeah, two extra strings.
And they're small.
You got to do it like the count.
One string.
One string.
Let me
loves
just
to
spoiler alert, the count never gets higher than 5.
Wow, yeah.
I Keith Richards that shit. Yeah.
Demographics thing.
3, sweet release.
So what?
Yeah, you just sound like a
We got in September. I think we got Tipsy Tiki coming up in September, and then in October we have Terra Firmata in October.
Terra Firmata.
October 10th.
Nice. Looking forward to that.
October 10th is going to be the great one. That's going to be like our big 20-year anniversary party. All the players. There's going to be a lot of guests.
October
Kevin
10th?
McLaughlin, if you're not there, I swear I'd be so mad.
Oh man.
I'll have to check with my people and see if I've got time.
I'll have my people call your people.
Our
and
people
then-
will call your
Yeah.
people.
I didn't even. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know Sweet Release had people.
Well,
They're sitting right there.
We got people, Johnny.
I don't even fucking know these guys. I'm not even kidding. This is some standards.
Well, we do share this place with a tow truck company, so you never know who's going in and out. Of
Oh my God.
yeah.
No, but I'm
you order
serious.
the white
For the next time you have it, can you guys
please
at least provide me my full band? These guys, get them out of here.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been
Get them out of
the
here.
Riffs and Rhythms Podcast, sponsored by Disney's Incredibles
2.
Publix.
and Publix.
We wish.
Yes.
And Trojan condoms.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Nice.
All right. Well, Trey.
All right.
No,
So,
yes.
and if you've made it this far on the podcast, put a comment that says I'm still here. That would be awesome.
That's right. Yeah. You sat through all of this.
Trey, now you have to come in.
Like us and follow.
There you go. Yeah. So,
Yeah. So, where can they
so,
find
yeah.
the Sweet Release Band online?
yeah. There you go.
Sweet Release 772 on YouTube. Sweet Release 772 on Facebook.
828-ROCK, 772-828-ROCK is their hotline.
And in most men's bathroom, you'll find our sticker with a number to call. So
There you go.
Oh, that's. Oh man.
the phones are manned 24/7. So give us a call.
I wish you would have teed me up with that one earlier. Where could you
Oh, yeah,
find?
sorry.
Just check your local
$1.98
truck stop.
Yeah,
There you go,
$1.98
yeah.
a minute.
There you go.
Random stop signs
Not
on the
for
back.
nothing,
You
though,
know.
that was pretty funny.
Do they even have those anymore?
Well, do you know?
Well, yeah, now it's video, right?
Well,
Not in Florida with
Johnny
a
calls them.
Yeah, not in Florida. You got to get a special
VPN.
VPN.
All right. So
Anyway.
let's get rolling here. and-
So,
'cause-
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been the Riffs and Rhythms Podcast. We are going to adjourn for the evening, but we're going to come back next week with a bigger and better Sweet Release than we had tonight.
Sweeter release.
Paul,
yeah, that's
Could it be?
Yeah,
Could
we've been doing this for so long, I
I
actually
know.
ran out.
I know.
So here's a toast to emptiness.
Here.
That's a UK single.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Rock on.
Thank you
See you
very
guys
much,
next week.
man.
Thanks for coming out.